If we haven't met yet, I'm Kim Deckert, and I'm going to teach a class this morning where we are using a squishy ball, light weights. I got some short bands here and a exercise tube. So we're gonna get started with our warm-up. I'm not gonna put music on because you can play music in your background, but we're gonna start with our warm-up. And so we're just gonna march it out right, left. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Good. Shake it out a little bit because that feels good. Let's bring our arms up like a goalpost, and we're gonna close and open, close and open. Good. Getting the upper body and shoulders warmed up. Super important. One more. Hold it here. We're gonna reach up, pull down, reach up, pull down. Good. Relax your shoulders. Reach. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Now hold it here. You're gonna step, push, push. Bend your knees. Add a little squat there, because what that does, it helps get your legs a little bit more warmed up. Leg strength is super important for brain health. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. March it out, roll your shoulders. And what we're gonna do is just a little torso twist here. Kind of like what we did before, but now we're focusing more here on the torso. Helps with spinal flexion. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, if you have your chair, if you need it, if you have it here for support, come to the right side of your chair. You want to balance on your left leg, all the weights on the left leg. The right knee is going to come up. We're going to take it out wide, down to your knee, back up, side. These are good hip openers, helping to open the hips, up, side, back, and then we're going to reverse that. Take it around to the center and down. Good. Up, front, and down. All the time, at the same time, I'm balancing on my left leg and bring it down. Good. And just march it out a little bit. Take your right leg forward, left leg back. Sit up tall. We're just going to reach and pull. Reach, and I'm coming back down on that heel, coming up on my toes. Up, down, up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. You got the chair if you need it for support. You're just going to take that knee down to the floor for 2 counts and back up for 2 counts. Remember, we're an elevator going straight down and then coming up and down. Good. And up and down and up. Good. You feel that stretch in your hip flexor. Many of us are tight there. Many of us are tight in our hip flexors because we sit so much. And then we're going to do one more and just come down and hold it. Hold, hold, hold. Knee straight down to the floor. And then slowly come back up. And then shake it out a little bit. Should feel that in your legs. For sure. We're going to go to the other side now. Same thing. We want to be even, Steven. Move my stuff over a little bit. And we're going to start with a hip opener on this side. You got the chair for balance if you need it. You're going to balance on your right leg, left knee comes up. You're using your core here too, and then you take it out to the side, down, back to your knee, back up. If you can do this without holding on, try to do that. Find a focal point that something not moving in front of you, that really helps. And bring it down and then reverse it. Take it up. So this is really a challenge. To do this, you're definitely focusing on your core here, as well as opening the hip. And bring it down, and one more. Bring it up. Whew. Okay, take that outside leg, your left leg to the front, the other leg to the back. Now, I've said this before, you need to be stepping hip distance apart. I'm just stepping straight back. See how I got that wide stride? I see wide stride. I see so many people like are on a tightrope. We don't want to be on the tightrope. We want to give ourselves more of a stable base. So you're going to come down for 2 and up for 2. You got the chair if you need it for balance. Give you that nice hip flexor stretch. Take it down and up, down, good. Got a couple more. Feels so good to stretch that out. You always want to keep a long, tall torso. We're not leaning forward at all. Good, and then one more, we're gonna stay down and hold it. Hold that stretch. Ooh. 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly come up and take it out. Good. All right, we're gonna grab our ball. Love this next move for our working our legs. Like I said earlier, legs are important for brain health. So we want to keep our legs nice and strong. So I'm standing in front of my chair. I can touch it. I know my chair is behind me. My legs, it's there to support me if I need it. So you're gonna just hold the ball. We're gonna go down, 2, 3, 4. I'm reaching the ball away and then coming up slow. And if you can see, my feet are hip distance apart. My knees stay behind my toes. It's like I'm gonna sit in a chair. Like going into chair pose. We also do this in yoga. And down, 2, 3, 4, and up, 2, 3, 4, down, 2, 3, 4, and up. Now we're gonna lift our right heel, take it down. So you got all the weight on your left foot. Ooh, and this is where we feel it in our glutes. 3, 4. The slower we go, the harder we work. 4, and up, 2, 3. And you can really feel when you're pushing off that leg, that how much you're pushing off, you're using that leg, and that means you're strengthening that leg. I think we have one more. I lost count. When I don't have the music, I can't stay with the 32 count keeps me on track on how many reps I've done. Reverse it, left leg, down, 2, 3, 4. So all that weight is in your right glute. 3, 4, and down, 2, 3, 4, and up, 2, 3, 2 more, down, and up. Ooh, we got one more. I'm feeling it. I bet you're feeling it too. All right, now lower it down. Slowly take it down for 8 counts. 8. We're come all the way down. We want to go slow as we can. And actually what we're going to do, we're going to hover right before you sit down, hover for 4, 3, 2, 1, and have a seat. That feels good. That's your reward. You get to sit down. I want you to sit to the front of your seat a little bit, shoulders up, back, and down. And you're just going to take your right arm, ball in your right arm, and do a little side bend here. This is a nice stretch. And then back to the center, take the other arm up and over. Feels good. One more on each side. And up and over. Nice. We're getting a whole side stretch out our obliques and our hips, and bring it back to center and bring the ball down. Good. Now we're just going to take the ball in the right hand, and I'm going to go out of the screen here, but you just take it out and tap it out. Just tap it. Good. Tap and reach. Sit it up as tall as we can, shoulders relaxed. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to take it a little faster. Out, out, out. You got to hold on the ball, grip the ball. It really helps with your finger strength. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release it. Just tap it out. Football run. Sit it tall. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So we're going to take the ball in the right hand. You're going to lift up the right knee, take the ball under the right knee, over the left knee. So we're making a figure 8. So what you're doing, you're tightening your core here, working your core. You want to try to sit up as tall as you can, but you are going to sit back, bend back a little bit as you're bringing that ball under, making that figure 8. Can you go a little faster? This always reminds me, I don't know why, of spider legs. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. Sit up tall. So we're going to do a couple more stretches with the ball, and then we're going to move on. So take your ball in your right arm, and I am out of the screen a little bit on this. I'll move over. So what you're going to do is palm is down, and palm is up, and we're gonna reach over again, like we did before. And then we're gonna bring it down. Now this time, look at your ball. Let your ball float behind you. And then back to center, and then up and over, and back down, and then eyes on the ball, it floats behind you, and back to center, and we'll do one more like that. Over, center, look at your ball, and float. That is such a great stretch for your shoulders, and come back to center. And now we're gonna do the other side. I'm gonna scooch over a little bit. So ball's in your left hand, you take it out to the side, palms facing upward, and we take it up and over. Again, getting that stretch to our sides. And then come back down, arm is straight out. Look at your ball. The ball floats behind you as far as it can go. And then come back to center. We float, ball comes up, kind of floats over us as well, looking down. And then come back, arm is straight, and then look at your ball, floats behind you. I love this because it really opens up this part of your chest and your shoulders. And then one more, ball comes up. I love stretching. You just feel so much more open. And then hold it here, look at your ball, it floats behind you. Each time you notice, you probably go a little bit further. Come back to center and bring the ball in. Nice job. We are gonna grab our little bands next. So set your ball down. If you don't have these, you can just pretend that you got something at home. So I've got two sizes here. They may be different than yours. So this is the easiest one I have. And then I have a medium. This might be the hardest one actually. I think the green is a medium, I couldn't find it. But anyway, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take it on the outside of our wrist, elbows tucked into our rib cage. You got $100 bills between your upper arms and your rib cage. So you don't wanna take your arms away from your body at all. You're squeezing your arms in, and we're just gonna open up to the side and bring it in. So what you can see when I'm doing, my arms stand 90 degrees, and I'm just opening up. This is really good for your a shoulder move, good for your rotator cuff. Open, close, open, close. Now we're gonna add on to this. So we're gonna kick out our right leg, kick out right, bring it in. So we're adding a little bit of core here, right and left. Good, keep those arms in. Only, when you keep your upper arms in, only moving are your forearms. Good, last 4. And I'm doing more of a kind of a flexed foot here. 3, 2, and now I just bring it in, and now just open up and hold it. Little pulses, pulse, pulse, pulse. Woo! We feel that. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Shake it out a little bit. Go ahead and take that off. Now we're gonna take the one end of the loop in your right hand, and then your left hand palm faces up. See how my arm goes across my body? I'm just gonna pull up and release. So pull up, this is working the biceps, but with this extended long arm, you're pushing down with that loop, so you're getting a little bit of tricep as well. So both parts of the arm, the upper arm, up and up. 2 more like this. We'll make a little change. Now we're gonna take it up 3, down 1. So it's 3, 2, 1, release. Good. 3, 2, 1, release. 3, 2, 1, release. 3, 2. Now 3 little pulses. 3, 2, 1, release. I love pulses. Who doesn't love a good pulse, right? 1 more. 3, 2, 1. Now we're just gonna take it up and hold it. Just hold it. You wanna, and press down, and you're just holding here. You should feel the muscles moving, working. 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. And just relax your shoulders a little bit, shake it out. I always like to do that, kind of loosen things up. We're gonna go to the other side. So your palm is down, your left arm is pretty straight, a little softness in your elbow. And then your right arm crosses over your body, palm facing up. So we're gonna take it up, 2, down, 2, good. So it's just it's not a quick movement. We wanna feel the muscles working. The slower we go, the harder we work. So that's why I like to mix up the tempos. Research shows that really helps to confuse your muscles, which is what we wanna do. We don't want them to get used to doing the same thing all the time. So it's a good idea to mix things up. Let's do a couple more here. And one more. And then we're gonna take it 3, 1. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, release. 3, 2, 1, release. 3, 2, you got this. One more, I can feel my biceps kicking in. 3 little pulses. 3, 2, 1, release. Good. Little pulse, pulse. Yes, 2 more. And one more. 3, 2, 1. Now you're just gonna take it up and hold it, hold it, hold it. Breathe, don't hold your breath. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Nice job. Kind of shake it out a little bit. Oops. Now here's another fun shoulder one. So we're just gonna take it one more time around our wrists. You're gonna take your arms out. And again, if you don't have a band, that's okay. You can just go along with, just pretend you have. So we're just gonna start pushing out, and we're gonna lift our arms as we're pushing out, and then slowly bring it down. Now keep the tension on, and take it up, and release, bring it down. We're not really releasing, we're keeping the tension on the entire time. Up, just above your head, and then slowly lower. Good, and one more, take it up, and down. All right, nice job. Wow, you should feel that in your shoulders and your triceps. That's a good one. We are gonna put the loop down. We're gonna grab our resistance tube. I love these. You can adjust this to how hard you wanna make it. That's why I love these. So I take my tube when I travel because I can't take my weights. So we're gonna do bicep curls. I'm gonna show you seated first. So the palms are up and my elbows are tucked in. Remember those $100 bills we don't wanna lose? We bring our arms straight up toward the shoulders and bring it down. Now I'm not feeling enough tension on it, so I'm gonna stand up. Shoulders back, abs are tight, and palms are facing the front. And the other thing I wanna say is don't bend your wrist. You wanna keep your wrist straight. Okay, here we go. Take it up, 2, and down, 2. Again, it's straight up. You want to feel that tension. I don't know if you can hear my tube, they're a little squeaky. And up, good. So again, we're working the biceps. They're probably my favorite part to work. And up, and down. Now singles, right, left, right, and left, and right, and left. Good. 4 more. 3, 2, and now both arms up, 3, 1. It's 3, 2, 1, release. Good. 3, 2, 1, and 3, 2, 1. One more. 3, 2. Now here comes my favorite move. 3 little pulses. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. Biceps are waking up, aren't they? They feel that one. 2 more. 3, 2, and 1 more. 3, 2, 1. Now we're just bring it up and hold it. Hold, hold. Don't hold your breath. Last 8, 7, 6. Your arms love this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring it down. Nice job. Whew. Shake it out a little bit. All right, we're gonna have a seat. Place the tube across your lap as we're gonna stretch our arms. Now, bring your thumbs up, take them out to the side, like you're hitchhiking. Kind of open it up here. Now, take your thumbs up, you can see what I'm doing, and then down, around, and you get a full stretch in your biceps. And you should feel this a little bit in your triceps, a little bit in shoulders as well. and then release. Okay, we're gonna take the tube under our feet. We're gonna crisscross the tube. Now we're gonna work on the upper back. You can bring your feet together. Now knuckles are up, elbow is slightly bent. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pull apart, and you're pulling, leading with your elbows. And this is what I see a lot. I see people doing this. We're not doing that move. We're like leading with the elbows away from the body, and you should feel this in your upper back, your lats and your upper back. So here we go. We're gonna pull, 2, release, 2. So we're pulling as far as we can. We're feeling that tension. Yes, sitting up tall. You like my shirt? It says be good to yourself. That's what we need to do. We need to be good to ourselves. That means taking care of ourselves, our health, our nutrition, the way we move, stress, all that. And 2 more. Pull, 2, release, and pull. Now, 3, 1. It's 3, 2, 1, and release. So you're probably feeling this in your shoulders. You gotta relax your shoulders. Keep it in your back. 1 more. 3, 2, 1. Now 4 super slow. It's 4, 3, 2. Slowly release. 1 more to go. 4, 3, 2, and release. 2, 3, 1. Did I say that right? I said that totally wrong. Oh my gosh. Okay, math isn't my strong suit. All right. Lace your fingers, press forward, tuck your chin, and just stretching the upper back, getting the back of the neck a little bit as well. And then you're gonna reach your arms up to the sky, just open up here, feels so good. Oh, and release, bring it down, and just relax the shoulders a little bit, do some shoulder rolls. Oh, this feels so good. Shaking out, nice job. All right, we are going to work on triceps next. So I like to do that with the tube as well. So I'm gonna place it in my right hand. I'm gonna put it under my right foot, the tube under my right foot. I'm gonna turn sideways so you can see what I'm doing here. So my knuckles are facing front. My feet are facing the front, or facing the same direction. I'm gonna sit up tall, and I'm gonna hinge slightly forward. My elbows are slightly bent, and I'm gonna adjust it here. I think I got it too tight. But that's the beauty of this. You can adjust it as you need to, but you're gonna press back for 2 and in for 2. So I got a lot of tension on this. So I can't go very high. But again, I'm leading more with my elbow, a soft elbow, not a, when I say that, that means your elbow is slightly bent. It's not rigid. It's not locked into place. You want it bent. So I'm feeling it right above my tricep, or right above my elbow, which is my tricep. 2, release, 2, reach, good. 2 more, press, 2, 1 more. Here we go, 3, 1. So we go 3, 2, 1, release. So each one gets a little bit harder as you lift up. That's the beauty of it. So it's hard, harder, hardest. 1 more, 3, 2, 1. Now 3 little pulses. 3, 2, 1. Whew. 3. Hello, triceps. 2 more. 3, 2, 1 more. 3, 2, 1. Now we do 7 little pulses. 7. Don't hate me. 6, 5, 3, 2. Last one. 7. Woo! Your arms gonna love you. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I say we work. Okay. The arm you just worked. You're gonna bring it up, press up to stretch it here. If you can, reach around and gently pull back. And oh boy, you might feel this one tomorrow. That was a good tricep workout. Oh, that stretch feels so good. And then release it, and we're going to the other side. So now the handle goes in your left hand. You're gonna take the tube under your left foot. I'm gonna turn sideways so you can see what this looks like better. So knuckles facing the front, palms facing behind me. My shoes are facing the front, facing the same direction, sitting up tall. And then I'm gonna hinge slightly forward, soft elbow. And we're gonna press for 2, release for 2. And again, you can adjust it. I'm gonna make this a little bit tighter. Press, 2. That's what I love about the tube. Press, 2, good. And press. You're working that arm above the elbow, working the triceps. We wanna get rid of those bat wings, right? One more like this. Press, 2. Now 3, 1. So it's 3, 2, 1. Release. You're using your core here too to keep yourself, because you're working one side at a time. You got to use your core to keep yourself stable. One more. 3, 2, 1. 3 little pulses. It's 3, 2, 1. Release. 3, 2, 1. Release. 2 more. 1 more. Oh, here comes the grand finale. 7 little pulses. Here we go. 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1 more, last one, I promise. 7, 6. Last 3, 2, 1. Oh, I didn't make you hold it. Yay. All right, bring that arm up, let's stretch. Press it, and if you can, bring that arm around, gently pull back. Triceps are toast, right? All right, so we are going to get rid of the tube now. I'm going to go with our light weights. If you have light weights, you have cans of soup, if you have water bottles or whatever, you can use that too if you don't have weights. I've got 5-pound weights. I know many of you have maybe 2 or 3 pound weights, that's fine too. So we're going to work on a little bit more shoulders. And so we're going to keep the elbows bent at 90 degrees. Got a 90-degree elbow here, and my elbow's under my shoulder. So what we're going to do is we're going to lift up to the side. And what I see a lot of people do is leave their hands in, but just leave their elbows up. We are bringing that whole thing up. I hope that makes sense. I'll try to show this better like this. Where you lift up. See how my arms will go out? Like pretend you have ski poles, and you just take them out and bring them down. Good, relax the shoulders. Great shoulder stretch here, great shoulder move here. We don't go super heavy with shoulders. Shoulders are made for stability. Oh, we do like that little strong shoulder look. And up, nice. See how level? You want to keep it level. Up and release. Now 1 more. You're going to take it up and hold it. And we're going to open up, call this opening the lid. And we're going to close the lid and open the lid. Good. So we're like in a goalpost mode. And up. Ooh. Let's do 4 more. And 3. And 2. Last 1. And bring it down and relax. Woo. Probably felt that in your shoulders. I'm feeling, because I'm actually using a little bit heavier weights than we normally do in the class I teach. So we're going to take the weights to the front of your knees. And actually, I'm going to switch my weights out a little bit. I'm going to go a little bit lighter on this. I think these are lighter. I think these are 3 pounds. Okay. Palms out. Sit up tall. We're going to take our right arm, lift it up, not past your shoulder, and down. And then left arm, bring it up. And again, we're not going past shoulder height. Bring it up, 2, and down, 2, up. Good. And down, and lift, lower, nice. Lift, and lower, up. Good, 1 more. Now, both arms up 2. It's up, 2, and down, 2. Up, and down, good. And up, and down, 1 more. Good. and release, and just relax. You should have felt that a little bit. We're just gonna take your hands so closer to into your body, like your dumbbells are straight up and down, but we're gonna reach like a punch and come back, and then other side reach, we turn, knuckles up and back. So knuckles up, pull back, and again, we're staying just in line with the shoulder, or just a little bit below the shoulder, and pull back, reach, pull, good, reach. I think these match my top. Match the blue at my top. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, nice job. And just relax. We're gonna get rid of one of the weights. And we're gonna place the weight in the right hand. We're gonna lift and cross to the left knee and bring it back up. So we're doing a little bit of a shoulder, but also a core exercise. So crossing over and tightening your abs, cross, good, and cross. Not going super fast. Cross, 2 more. And last one, hold it here. We're gonna press up and down, just a little extra shoulder, press, 2 more. Press and bring it down, because I know your shoulder's feeling it, mine's feeling it. Okay, let's go to the other side. Same thing here, working the core, taking your elbow to your opposite knee. So you're gonna cross over, lift, you're tightening your core, drawing your navel into your spine. Good. And again, we're going slow, we're not going fast, because we want to enjoy this moment, right? Oh no, we want to make the muscles work harder. If we don't get momentum going, then it's a new move each time. Let's do 2 more. And 1 more. And hold it here. We're gonna reach up. We just have 4 of these. Ooh. Shoulder is shaking. 2 and 1, and bring it all the way down. Ah. Nice job. All right, let's go ahead and set that weight down. And we're gonna sit up tall again. We're gonna take our hands, no, you don't need any equipment this time. Take the hands, fingers behind the head, sitting up as tall as we can. And we're just gonna hinge forward for 2 counts, nice and slow, and hinge back up. So working the core, you're actually working your abs and your lower back, and bring it back up. We wanna keep that strong, tall torso. Keeping a strong core will help your posture, especially as we get older. You see people getting frail, you see people getting bent over, and it's because largely because their core is weak. So we definitely want to keep a strong core here. Let's do a couple more this way. And then we're going to slow it down even more. 1 more like this, and I'll give you a count on that. And then hold it here. We're going to go 4 slow. So it's 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up slow. You're using your core to lift you up. 3, 4, and forward. 2, 3, 4. And I want you to keep your eyes more up than down. Try not to look down to the floor. Look out. Look out. And that keeps your head up. And lift. 2, 3, 4, and down. 2, 3, 4, and up. Good. And release. I felt that in your arms too. So I do have 1 more I want to do with the weights. Grab your weight. I am going to go with my 5 this time. So scooch to the right side of your chair. The weight is down toward the floor. You're going to be a little teapot here. We're just going to look at our weight, and we're going to go reach down for 2 counts and come back up for 2 counts. Working our side obliques. So you're actually getting a stretch on one side and working the other side, depending on if you're going down or up. So it's kind of neat. And down, 2, up, 2, good. Down, and up, and down, and up. 2 more like this. And then we'll make a little change. 1 more. and down, 2. Now we're going to take it super slow, 4 slow. 4, 3, 2, 1, up slow, 2, 3, 4, and down, 2, 3, 4, and slow, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we got the other side to do, so scooch to the left side of your chair. Weight is hanging down, sitting up tall. You can bring your elbow up like a little teapot if you'd like. Here we go. We're going to take it down 2. So it's down, 2, up, 2, down, and up. And each time, notice you can go a little bit further and a little bit as you can go. Go as far as you can, because you're making your rib cage work. You're making your abs work. Trying to reach toward the floor. 2 more to go on this side. Down, 2, and up. 1 more, and down. Now 4, super slow. So it's 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring it up, up, and 1 more. Last one, everybody. And up. You should feel stretched and that you worked that area. So, all right, we're going to set the weight down. We're going to stretch. So I want you to scooch forward in your chair. Take your right leg out long, sitting up as tall as you can, hands above your knees, and we're just going to hinge forward. So I'm leading with my chest, not my chin. So I don't want you to do this. I want you to keep your head up, lead more with your chest. You're going to feel the stretch up your right leg and the back of your leg, and then bring your toes to your knees so you get a little bit deeper stretch. It feels so good. You want to stretch everything out that we worked. We worked hard today, or this morning, or this evening, whenever you're doing this. And then we're going to slowly come up. We're going to pick up our leg. We're going to do some ankle circles in one direction. Help with our ankle mobility, and then reverse it. And then point and flex. And place it down. And other leg out long. Sit up as tall as we can, hands above the knees. Leading with our chest down, and I'm not bringing my head down or looking down, I'm looking out. So look out, bring your toes towards your knees. You feel that stretch in the back of your left leg. Long torso here. Important to stretch our muscles after we've worked them. We want to release the lactic acid, reduce soreness later, and then slowly come back up. And we're going to pick up our leg. We're going to do some ankle circles in one direction. And then reverse it. Again, good for ankle mobility. And point and flex. Nice. And bring it down. Lace your fingers, press forward. Let's tuck our chin to get an upper back stretch. Feels so good. Also getting a stretch in our neck. And then we're going to lift up. And slowly release and float down. Take your hands behind you. You can either hold on, grasp your hands, or just bring them behind you and lift up. But we want to really lift the chest. This is so good for our posture. I would recommend doing this stretch several times a day if you are sitting and doing a lot of desk work. You just want to open up, because a lot of times we're like this, right? And so we want to make sure we open up. And then take your arms out to the sides. You're going to cross your right over your left. Give yourself a big hug. We're going to lift up the elbows. This feels good. If you get music playing and it's slow dance music, you can slow dance. And then come back to center. And then release. And this time left over your right. And lift up. And again, if you want to slow dance, you can. If you get the right music. And come back to center. And we're going to release and come down. Now just take your right arm up and over. Find that stretch. Oh, it feels so good. Look down to the floor. Now look up. And then come down. Bring the arm down. And then left arm up and over. Getting that stretch. Let's look down. And then look up. And then come back up. And release. Good. All right, kind of shake it out a little bit. We are going to do a final relaxation if you'd like. We're just gonna sit back in our chair. Let's do this for a couple minutes. Feet flat on the floor, palms are facing upward, and you wanna sit as tall as you can. If you've got a chair that's kind of slanted, you still wanna kind of sit up tall. Don't depend on the chair for your straight torso. You wanna stay as tall as you can. Palms relaxed, wiggle your fingers for a second, and then just bring your gaze down toward the floor, and if you'd like, just close your eyes and just focus on your breath work as you inhale and exhale through your nose. Long, deep breaths. If you're not sure you're breathing deeply into your belly, you can place your hand just below your navel and feel if your stomach is pushing out as you inhale. So you want to feel that rise and fall of your tummy just below your navel. And you know you're getting that deep breathing. One more breath. And let's just wiggle our fingers and wiggle our toes. Let's bring our chin to our chest and feel a stretch in the back of the neck. And then lift our face up toward the sky. And coming back to center, take your right ear to your right shoulder. And back to center, left ear to left shoulder. And back to center. Take your hands down to your arms, down to your sides, palms facing the front. Take a deep inhale as we reach up to the sky. Bringing our palms together. Let's slowly exhale as we bring our hands to our heart center. And let's flutter our eyes open. Give yourself a big hand. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you feel stronger.